Now we move on to AJA, who we announced as one of our partners last year at this event. They are located in Northern California, about an hour north of Sacramento, and Grass Valley is located in close proximity to the Tahoe National Forest, the Sierra Mountains, and beautiful Lake Tahoe. So AJA is a great family-run company. It's AJA, not Aja. I just want to point that out. And they build their products at the foothills of the Sierra Mountains. So hopefully that beauty inspires beautiful products. Now they have an exciting new product that they're releasing at Infocom. That's the KiPro Go. This is an H.264 recorder. You've got 4 USBs in the back, 4 in the front, 1 in the back, and basically this allows you to give your client a walk-away solution. So imagine you've got your branded USB drives, or maybe your client's got a logo on there, and this is a walk-away solution. Show's over, boom, here's your files, no worry about transferring after the show. And it makes a great stablemate to the KiPro Ultra. So the KiPro Ultra can do your 4K recording, archival stuff. You can dump this after the show. KiPro Go is the walk-away solution. So to give you a little bit more insight on this amazing new product, I'd like to welcome up Bryce Button with AJA, who will give you some more information. Welcome, Bryce. All right, there you go. Oh, and he brought a toy with him. Yes. Can you leave that behind?
Oh, yeah. Well, good morning. Welcome. How many of you know AJA? Good. Nice, healthy crowd. So we're 25 years, actually we're into our 26th year now. That went by fast. But basically the pedigree is out of broadcast, where we started with converters. We've gone through I/O. We're obviously into the IP transitions that are going on at the moment. At NAB, we introduced a lot of our 8K kit. We've been doing 8K for a little while now with NHK and others. But the recording side has been very interesting for us over the years. And I think the reason that we're having success in the AV business is that we've had to deal with broadcast latency issues, which means there's no patience for failure. And I think you guys are all benefiting from that, alongside all of the great things we've been doing with HDR, which we've just gone through the FA Cup with the BBC on that, and that all went through the FS-HDR products. But I just wanted to give you a quick run through what we have here with the KiPro Go. So as you can see, you've got 4 ports in the front, standard USB ports. And the idea there is that you're going to be able to do multi-channel H.264, 4HD up to 1080p 60 with incredible video audio connectivity. And the key thing here, especially for your AV business, is it's Genlock free. So that means you can mix those DSLRs in with your normal video cameras, etc. So we're highly aware, as we've entered the AV market in the last half decade or so, that sources are going to be all over the place. So unlike a lot of professional equipment, you are going to get a big mix. It's standard H.264 files, which is compatible with a wide array of software, of course, essentially in the MP4 format. But what's key here is that you have a choice in terms of picture quality. So you can go 8-bit, you can go lower resolution, cut the color space back if you want to, but you can also ramp it up to 10-bit 422. And you can assign that per channel, which is really, really useful. And there's actually a 5th USB port on the back. So what this is all about is allowing you to stick in and record up to 4 channels at a time, but we want to make sure you have redundancy going on, because I'm sure all of you have run into events where that single channel recording, something's gone wrong with the file. So you can assign as you need to, and your inputs are assignable for your recording based upon 4 SDI inputs and 4 HDMI. So you could have that permanently hooked up if you wanted to, and for any recording scenario, just choose what you want to bring in, any mix of the 4. And you assign that to any channel of recording that you want. And that's really pretty key. You also have pass-through on the monitoring, which is pretty awesome. You can go to a standard HD display, and you can see all 4 of your recording channels at once. So there's SDI and HDMI for monitoring, and you can choose to see a matrix of the 4 channels you're recording, or you can zoom in full screen to a single channel. So if you run 2 monitors together, one HDMI, one SDI, just flip around as you need to. So that is really, really key for successful recording. And it keeps your costs down. As we all know, live event space, here's your problem. how many displays can you actually fit in the space you have to work in, right? So we're just trying to make that as sensible as possible. The whole thing can be driven, like a lot of our products, across our web browser UI. So we literally have built-in web servers on all our key products. So you can access that. If you're completely remote, you simply are hooked in through Ethernet on the back of the device, control it and assign it as needed. And as I mentioned before, that Genlock-free video input is key. You can bring in audio across your embedded SDI or HDMI signal, or as in most events, you're going to have a live mixing board going on, and maybe you just need to bring the stereo channel from there. So therefore, you got the analog inputs, and you just assign what you want to each recording channel. So each encoded channel has the option to back it up. And again, this is flexible. You could send all of the backups to a single drive on the back port if you wanted to, or you could be shooting ISOs on the front, but you can also say, I only have 2 cameras, I'm concerned about recording, I'll use the 3rd and 4th ports, and I'll throw my backup files there. So the whole point of this is for you to land up with files that are literally recorded as soon as the event's done, get up, walk away. If you need a more professional recording where you're going with very high quality ProRes files, throw it in a rack alongside a KiPro Ultra or KiPro Ultra Plus, and you've got all of that happening at the same time. So conferences, live events, backup recordings, we're really trying to cover a wide range of markets here. And I can tell you, since we announced this at NAB, this has been our most successful product for a launch in our history in 25 years. The hits on the website have just been through the roof every week. So we know this has got great potential, and it's a decent price. You look at that per channel, you're basically under $1,000 per channel. It will be available towards the end of the month. And alongside that, to help you learn more, we have updated our website again. So you can deep dive into it as you need to go, and you can take a look at all those channels for a matrix recording. So once again, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this show, and you can follow us anytime through the usual social channels.